So this is a BTP cockpit. So
Yeah.
it is a, like a, we can log in into this, and we can create a trial account for this. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just opening this. See, we have a 27 like I have created recently. It has 30 days of validity. After that, you can use another what we say, the mail ID and phone number.
Yeah.
You can create a trial account for every trial account. Like it only has 30 days of validity. After that, you can create again. So
Mm.
this is what an integration suite looks like. We have to create the iflows. So see, for example, I'll give you an example. So the person is there, na sender, the way the actual payload comes, na, the
Yeah.
payload will comes into the XML format. You know the XML format,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
JSON format, XML formats will be there, na.
Mhm.
The receiver wants into a like different format, not an XML format. Okay.
Okay.
So we
Yeah.
have to convert that XML format into the receivers, whatever the required receiver wants. Now we have to convert that data into the actually what is required. So in between that, in between the requirement, na, like in between the conversion and all, we use this integration flows. Okay. So for
Yeah.
example, this is just an example I'm giving you. See, this is like an iflow. So
Mhm.
we have this is very easy, and we have to use some palette functions. See, okay. So
Mhm.
this is the actual where the data comes. We have to use an adapter for this, and here we develop an integration flow, and finally it goes to the receiver. So in between all these things, now there are some palette functions. See, for example, this is a participant. This is called as a sender receiver. We can create any sender receiver. Okay. So
Okay.
this is I'll give you in detail about it later on. So these
Yeah.
are the palette functions. We have to use these palette functions depending upon the requirement. So mainly we use these palette functions to create and design these iflows. Okay.
Okay.
So this is very widely used currently in the market more than IAG. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
IAG is completely related to the projects which is confined from the client side. Whereas
Yeah.
BTP, yeah, you said you have experience into security and GRC, right?
Yeah. But
So
yeah.
yeah,
That the only
so
thing is
for
because I
that,
want to.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
want to increase my understanding. Like right now, I'm not
yes,
100% confident in that GRC BTP,
yeah,
GRC
yeah,
category. So I
yeah.
want to. I understand the CPI thing is like in the market that's great, but I think just in
Mm-hmm.
terms of like my experience and where I'm working, I think IAG, your business roles in
Mm-hmm.
public and private cloud, just understanding the differences, like very basic fundamentals. I just want to increase my proficiency in, if that makes sense, or
Acha,
just
okay.
even basic flows of just like
Yeah.
going like yeah,
So
how
you want to go into deep into GRC part, right?
yeah, GRC part, GRC, and your CIS side of things, your BTP CIS, like your how do you your IAS and IPS service. How what's like
Mm-hmm.
the link between like join a mover leaver scenarios when someone gets
I haven't heard about this. Like, what is the relation between GRC systems in this IAG, like IAS and IS? Because I have never configured those systems and all. Because you whatever you're saying now, that is completely from your project side. Are you
but
getting?
IAS and IPS, it's your identity provisioning and your
Yeah,
identity.
I understand. I understand that. I know about IAS and I like. I'm not saying about that, but I haven't heard that any people like integrating GRC into that IAS and I like all those things.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, these are just completely separate. These are just like
Yeah,
topics.
so if you like if you learn like we like if you learn now, you I think you'll never get anything like that in future also.
Yeah,
So that
no,
is
no, as in I'm
completely
talking about
related to,
separate, like two separate
yeah.
topics. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, that is what I'm telling. So, like, if you this is completely confined to your project, maybe that could be not advantage for you if you start learning those things. That is what I'm telling. But I'm telling you the according to your project that is fine.
Yeah.
But later on in future that is not at all useful for you because I haven't heard anything like in the past 10 years. I haven't heard anything GRC like configuring with that IAS and all. That is
Mm-hmm.
completely new and all. So yeah, so I can teach you how you integrate all these things from GRC completely from the scratch to other things. So
Yeah.
how do you integrate? What are the connectors and what are the post installation steps? What are the requirements? Like what are the backend system settings and all? How you maintain this backend system configuration settings and all? I'll tell you and teach you. Okay.
Is this for GRC? Just
Yeah.
GRC?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then how about so GRC is one topic, like understanding the
Mm-hmm.
access control of things.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to configuring risks, like cross application risk, cross functional risks, how
Yeah.
to like how to like if we have a function, for example, that's
Mm-hmm.
happening CC, and then another function is happening in a different system. How does that
Mhm.
work? What's the, you know what I mean? Like, have you heard
Yeah,
of
correct. Yes.
EWMTM, like a warehouse management TM, transport management? That
Yeah,
works.
that it comes under functional teams, right? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So
Yeah.
like those,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
how the connector, like the
I
connector.
understand your complete scenario, like what
Yeah,
is your work, like
yeah,
what is your work setup and all. But
yeah.
so whatever you are telling now, that is completely related to that what you said, that is confined to your project.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that is completely like a customization project, what you are working on right now, because
Yeah.
the client wants all those things because I haven't heard anything like what you said before. So
Yeah.
like your requirement is completely different, but we can go through all the things like whatever your requirement is. Like I can teach you the GRC topic completely related to that, and I can go further remaining all the topics also if you're interested.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. For me, it's just more consolidating, like, yeah, like for example,
Mm-hmm.
like I understand it's confined to the project, but despite
Mm-hmm.
like the project, it's just for like my self-learning, just to like kind of increase my
Yeah, skills. Yeah.
technical, yeah, you know what I mean, my skills, like just knowing how to like,
Mm-hmm.
for example, like I can do create firefighter role and like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I just do firefight like firefighter ID versus firefighter role based ID, like just very
Mm-hmm.
basic and fundamental things. Like
Yeah.
conceptually, I understand it, but like when it comes to like going in like the system and for example testing out or like even you know doing it,
Mm-hmm.
I mean gets a little bit, I get a little bit confused. So yeah, but like the two main areas for me is like your GRC
Yeah.
and then the identity access management side of things.
Yes.
Is
Yes.
that
Got
something?
it. Got it.
Yeah, so like how users get provisioned in a system, like your join and
Yeah.
move scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
How does service now connect to GRC, for example, or for provisioning
Yes.
of business roles?
Yes.
um,
Yes. Got it. Yeah.
yeah, does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct. I understand everything what you're understand like what you said, but yeah, I'll help you in all those things, baby. But because like I have to like teach you completely different way, because you what you are asking requirement is completely different. Okay, so I can explain you about all the connectors, how you provisioning, what is the ARM tools and all, how do you do, what are the workflows, how
Yeah.
you configure all these things. I'll explain all these things in details. Okay.
Okay. Do you have
Yeah.
experience in a
Yeah.
provision
Tell me.
side of things? Like, are you across like how, if we have like
Because
a,
I've in the past 10 years I have got a chance of working in the like what we say the implementation of firefighters. My
okay,
work was like we have designed the firefighter IDs, and in the project, like
yeah,
my work was completely related to the configuration settings related to the firefighters. How do
mhm,
you create the firefighters IDs, and
mhm,
how do you assign the owners, controllers, and all, who will be the target audience for the concerned department people, where we have the different people, right, the functional
mhm,
people. So we have to create different firefighter IDs, and we have to assign the owners and controllers depending upon the requirement from the client side. So we have to
yeah,
take the necessary steps. Who will be the target audience? If they face
yes,
any problem, who will be the troubleshooting people and all.
right,
So this is what
yeah,
I have done in my
yeah,
experience of GRC as an implementation project.
yeah,
Remaining all I've worked completely into GRC support and all.
okay,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
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 And then how about from like an ARA? I know ARA is part of GRC,
Yeah,
but
yeah. ARA is completely part of that. That is first module in AR. Like ARA
yeah,
means access risk analysis. So we have to analyze the risk for the people
correct, yeah,
who will be the person we have to give access, right? So we have to
mhm,
analyze the risk for the people. So I'll go in deep about all those things. How do you maintain the rule set? How do you create the rule set? So what is
yeah,
the requirement for creating a rule set? Who
yeah,
will like how do you create a functions? What are
yes,
functions?
yeah,
And we can go in
yeah,
deep about like who will be the mitigation monitors, how do you mitigate the risk, how do you remediate the risk and all.
yeah.
These all comes under the ARA topic.
Yes,
Okay.
perfect. And then also
So
in terms
yeah,
of like for example, from an how much are you across like the identity side of things? So from
identity
like
side, I because I need to check like what you said now, because I have never
yes,
integrated like whatever you said till now. So
okay,
that is what I need to check in that, and I'll do it. Yeah.
yeah, sure, sure.
Currently, I'm working on the CPI projects right now.
Right, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, okay, all good, all good.
Yeah. Do you have any doubts? You can let me ask. Like you can ask me. So else, yeah.
Yes, sure, sure. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Cool.
So like you have how many years of experience you have in this?
I'd say 2 years, 2 solid years.
Okay.
But like I've touched on different areas, like in terms of yeah, your role building, for example,
Mm-hmm.
comms that single role, like the role structure side of things. But I think just like going into like when it comes to like, RFC connections, like how does that relate
Yeah, these
or
comes these all RFC connections comes under GRC only.
GRC?
Like we
Yeah.
have to, yeah, we have to connect the DC systems to different systems. We have to connect with service now and all, how the
Yeah.
tickets will be raised and all. Na? So yeah.
Yeah. So do you say do you have experience? I think I might have asked this, but in like identity platforms and connecting that to GRC?
Yes, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Mm.
you know the having like an IAG bridge, for example, or
Mm. I know
um,
little, like I have knowledge about IAG, BTP, and like related to that, but I'm like saying now, like whatever your requirement is, we have to we have to design in such a way that like that is completely confined to your project.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So once you, what you do is once you join, like maybe if you join, right, we can go through, like you can ask your requirements, like you can you will take your requirement documents from your client side. Now we will go through that and we can
Sure.
sort it out.
Yeah. 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 All good. Yeah. The main
Mm.
things for me is this, like, I don't have to apply to the client. It's just more for me to like learn, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah,
just
that is what I'm telling. Yeah, you have to learn a lot of things. It's not
correct.
about the client and all. Yeah, correct.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's all I had questions wise.
Yeah, nice.
Um,
Even I
yeah.
can also learn from your side, like what is your requirement. So I'll have a little bit of knowledge, like what you said, now that is confined to your project. So I can build from my side also. So I'll help you in that.
Yeah. No problem.
So this is the complete setup for GRC, because you have to learn GRC completely. Without learning the complete knowledge about GRC, you can't integrate all these things.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That is what I'm telling. So we will go through the complete steps of like the ARA, EAM, BRM, and ARM, complete insights of the GRC topic, like access control and all. So
Mhm.
you will get an idea after the course and all, what should be needed, what should be needed for your requirement, like from your project side. You will get an idea about after the classes and all.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah.
So what is the
So
structure of the classes?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Tell me. Yeah.
what is the structure of the class? Like, is it how
every
long and
day every day I'll take a 1 hour class. So after the
every day?
classes I'll give
Okay.
you, yeah, like every day means like from Monday to Friday. It depends on
Yeah.
your availability and my
Yeah.
availability. So with
Okay.
I think after the joining they will create a WhatsApp group, so we can
Yeah.
interact on that, and according to the require, like according to your availability, and we can do that. And
Yeah.
for Monday to, like if you are available, like if you are okay with that, and we can start the classes from Monday to Friday, and every day 1 hour class. And after the classes I'll give you the required documents for that, related to that class, and you can go
Yeah.
through the document.
So do you
So
provide
yeah, I'll
documents?
give you